Welcome Star Wars fans to this channel. Today we will expose a new and totally interesting topic about this universe, the Inner Rim. Let's dive into the details of this fascinating and crucial region of the Star Wars galaxy. The Inner Rim is one of the most strategically important regions in the Star Wars galaxy. Situated between the core worlds and the Outer Rim, the Inner Rim acts as a vital connection point between the more civilized and developed areas of the core and the more remote and less explored regions of the Outer Rim. This region is known for its cultural diversity and its economic and political importance. Throughout history, the Inner Rim has witnessed many significant events that have profoundly impacted the course of galactic history. In this video, we'll explore the history, inhabitants, governance, and momentous events that have defined the Inner Rim, as well as its importance and fate in the vast galactic narrative. The date of the Inner Rim's appearance in galactic history dates back to the early days of the Galactic Republic's expansion. From more than 20,000 years ago, when early explorers and settlers began venturing beyond the core worlds, the Inner Rim became a key region for the expansion and consolidation of Republican control. Historical records indicate that this region was one of the first to be systematically explored and colonized, thanks to its proximity to the core and its abundant resources. Expansion into the Inner Rim allowed the Republic to secure vital trade routes and establish outposts that made it easier to control and administer more distant territories. The Inner Rim is home to a great diversity of species, reflecting the cultural mix that characterizes this region. Humans are one of the most prevalent species on many of the Inner Rim planets, having migrated from the core in search of new opportunities. However, many other species also inhabit this region, including Twi'leks, Rodians, Bothans, and Wookiees, among others. This diversity has created a rich and cosmopolitan society, where cultural exchange and cooperation are common. Planets such as Duro and Cumnor are known for their ethnic and cultural diversity, being centers of trade and diplomacy in the region. This mix of species has contributed to the cultural richness and social dynamics of the Inner Rim, making this region a melting pot of cultures and traditions. The type of government in the Inner Rim has varied throughout history, reflecting political changes in the galaxy at large. During the Galactic Republic era, the Inner Rim planets were governed by a democratic system in which each planet sent representatives to the Galactic Senate on Coruscant. This system promoted cooperation and equality between the different worlds. However, with the arrival of the Galactic Empire, the governance structure changed dramatically. Emperor Palpatine centralized power and established imperial governors to oversee the planets of the Inner Rim, using force and intimidation to maintain control. After the fall of the Empire, the New Republic attempted to restore democracy in the Inner Rim, although it faced numerous challenges due to the scars left by the imperial regime. The early years of the Inner Rim's history are marked by exploration and settlement. The pioneers of the Galactic Republic, taking advantage of hyperpropulsion technology, established trade routes and settlements in this region. Planets such as Duro and Cumnor became centers of industry and commerce, while others developed specialized industries. These early settlements not only expanded the Republic's influence, but also created an interconnected network of worlds that facilitated trade and communication throughout the galaxy. Cooperation between these planets and the core was essential to the development of a stable and thriving galactic economy. Throughout its history, the Inner Rim has witnessed numerous momentous events. One of the most significant events was the Galactic Civil War, during which many planets in the Inner Rim became battlegrounds between the forces of the Empire and the Rebel Alliance. The Battle of Cumnor, for example, was one of the most crucial due to the strategic importance of the planet's shipyards. In addition, The Inner Rim played a vital role in rebuilding the galaxy after the fall of the Empire, providing resources and support to the New Republic. The resilience and determination of the Inner Rim people were instrumental in overcoming the challenges and restoring peace and stability to the region. The importance of the Inner Rim to galactic history is undeniable. This region has been a vital bridge between the core and the outer rim, facilitating trade, communication, and cultural exchange. The planets of the Inner Rim have been centers of technological and industrial innovation, contributing significantly to the galactic economy. In addition, the Inner Rim has been a bastion of resistance and resilience in times of conflict,